SBR Forum's Punters is brought to you by Bookmaker.
Peter Loshak, and we are talking right now with Jeff Grant, sports betting writer for the Bleacher Report. And Jeff, the second game that I assigned to you is the Bears at the Jaguars. The Jaguars are 6-point home dogs. The total is 40. Bears, of course, are off of a very impressive and dominating Monday Night Football win over the Cowboys. But they, Jay Cutler again. I cannot bet Jay Cutler as a road favorite of close to a touchdown. But then you look at the Jags. I mean, the Jags might have the worst offense in the entire NFL, though Maurice Jones-Drew is always capable of having a big game. And their defense is just, last week against Cincinnati, they just got crushed by Dalton. And now, Cutler could easily do the same thing here. I don't know what I think about this game. What's your take on it?
Well, you basically put this one on a tee, and I'm going to try to hit it out of the park for our viewers because you hit the nail on the head with Jay Cutler. And I'm going to look at this much like I did last week when we scored with the Carolina Panthers over the Atlanta Falcons. Mm-hmm. And I was really upset that we didn't get the straight up victory in that one. But the mentality of the Bears after a win against the Cowboys. This is a factor that I have honed in during my handicapping career due to the fact that I had previous experience working within the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals organization. So when you walk into a clubhouse or a locker room after such a big win like that, and then you're going on the road for a second time, it's a letdown spot. It really is, unless you're coming off a loss. Then you can't wait to get off on the road again. And you really hit the nail on the head once again with Jay Cutler as a road favorite. There's no way that I would say to play the Bears in this game, especially when the line before Monday Night Football's result was 3. And now it's moved to 6. Well, Jay Cutler has never been a road favorite of 6 or more points during his time in the Windy City. His only 2 times as a road favorite in his entire career since he left Vanderbilt, he's 0-2 against the spread as a road favorite of 6 or more points. So you have to, if you're not even looking to play this game, you can't play the Bears. You have to play the Jaguars or nothing in this game.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you that I bet on Cutler in both of those games that he didn't cover as a road favorite. But I'm leaning towards it, I guess. And one positive sign for the Jags is Maurice Jones-Drew. He can really eat up clock and get first downs and keep them in the game. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking the Jags +6, maybe bought up to 7, might be the way to go here.
Now I think the line. I think it might crash toward kickoff. I think a lot of people are seeing how far this can push. It hasn't moved past 6. So that tells me that we may move back toward the original number somewhere in the middle, near 4.5. So whenever somebody is watching this video, and if you like the Jaguars, I suggest getting on the 6. And I'm not concerned if it moves higher than that. I don't think that's going to be a sharp move because the Bears have lost 5 of the last 6 games straight up and against the spread on the road off a Monday nighter. So that's huge in my opinion situationally. And another thing is since Jay Cutler has been a member of the Bears, that offense hasn't fared very well against the AFC because they had seen him during his time during the Denver Broncos. He's played 7 road games against AFC competition, or the Bears have since he's come to Chicago. They've averaged only 15.7 points per game in those games. If you're going to cover 6 points, you need to be averaging a little more than 15.7 points per game.
Sure. All right, I'm convinced. I think I'm going to bet the Jags. Thanks. Great preview, Jeff.